Hello and welcome to another Arkeys video and to a new time trial on Gran Turismo 7. We are at Broadbean Raceway, reverse layout, and we are in the Amuse Nismo 380 RS Super Leggera. Quite a name on this one as well. This is a very short track, we are in a road car, and I thought this would be easy peasy, but in my case I was in for a bit of a surprise. So let's get straight into this one. So this is Thursday night, the time trial has been live for the entire day. I'm picking up my prize for the Brands Hatch time trial and we're jumping straight into this one. I haven't really driven Broadbean Raceway other than a little bit of offline stuff, but I went into this with what turned out to be the wrong attitude. The attitude of I'll get this done in no time. I don't need to look at a ghost. I don't need to look at a guide. I'll just do this one. So the first thing I'm doing wrong is that I'm going up to 5th gear. I am trying to just stay low the entire corner, and that will just throw me off to the left just when I need the angle. So that will compromise my line here and I will go off the track. I didn't pick up a penalty, but it was really slow, so we just carry on. I cannot remember if I also die at the final corner. No, we are missing the apex by a mile. Really slow exit, but we are around for the first lap, and that's a 35.3 something. So that's way too slow, but we just carry on and get down to a 34.2. And yeah, I run wide again for the exact same reason as earlier. But we carry on, we still pick up some improvements, but already I should have seen the warning that I was just going in circles doing the track all sorts of wrong and not really gaining the needed time. And you can see I'm trying to keep the low line, but it won't work because the track flattens out and you will go too far to the left and then you cannot keep the car on the track. I'm still getting in a few improvements, but I really should go and have a look at a ghost. But as already said, I was way too cocky entering this one. I usually go into these with a bit more humble approach. But anyway, I think I'm about to give up now and just go and have a look at my time. And it's not even a silver yet. I really have to figure out what I'm doing here. So let's get loaded at Ghost now. I haven't looked at what the Ghost is actually doing, so I'm still going around the first corner in 5th gear because I am kind of stupid. And now I saw that you actually had to go and take a wider line, so you make that a double apex corner. And this corner I wasn't really understanding yet. I was coming in too narrow, so I didn't get the car angled properly. And I am going way too deep into this corner, but still just getting that first corner a bit better was giving a small improvement. And as we carry on, I'm getting another tiny improvement, but then I was just going around and around for several laps with nothing happening. Now we are getting another small improvement. I really should have a proper look at that replay. I skipped a few improvements and we are staying on board for a bit now. Now let's see what I am doing wrong. I'm still in 5th gear, but we are going for that double apex. 4th gear is really better. I'm getting close to the wall, but here I am just trying to come onto the power before I get the car angled. You really have to aim high instead, so you can get the car pointed, use that banking to get the car rotated, and then you can go on the power. But I'm just washing wide instead. But it is an improvement, and I'm about to just park the car in the wall because I am getting a bit frustrated. And I am around half an hour in now, and I've got a goal time, not a particularly solid one. And now vanity and pure stubbornness is taking over. Compared to my friends list, I am way down, far away from drivers I normally can keep up with. So we just have to keep going. A small improvement and a bit of wall riding. You can see I'm getting less and less productive now. 45 minutes in, still slow compared to my usual comparable friends. And now I have finally looked at a replay and I am staying in 4th gear for turn 1. going for that wide mid part of the corner, aiming for a second apex. Now trying to get close to the wall. We're doing okay, but I still haven't figured out this corner. I'm still trying to get on the power whilst fighting the banking instead of just rotating the car using the banking and get a straighter exit. And the final corner, yeah, it's okay, but it's only a small improvement down to a 32.440, and we just carry on. We are getting a tiny bit more of the time, but really not much. So the frustration is really kicking in, and I've already spent 2 hours on this stupid challenge that everyone says is really easy. So now the blind stubbornness is taking over. We are getting a small improvement there, and many laps later I'm slowly starting to figure out finding that high line so you can get a straight exit out of that corner. And let's get around the final corner. I think we're doing okay. Maybe we are just sneaking below 32.4. Yes, we are. And once again, many laps later. This is still the same session. This is the best run of the evening. So we are aiming for that second apex, lifting up a tiny bit, sometimes so little you cannot even see it on that throttle meter on the screen. And once again, try to get the car rotated, aim for the high line instead of starting accelerating at the bottom of the banking. That won't work. Around the final corner, and we are going across the line in 32.339. And I tried to keep going a bit more, but now I was just getting tired and annoyed and couldn't concentrate and was hitting walls. So I think it's about time to give this one a rest. We've got a goal time, so I shouldn't worry about it. Let's get some sleep. And then the next morning I thought maybe a fresh start would help. So we were jumping in again. It took me some time to get warmed up, but this is my final and best run for now, and that's despite I got a rather bad run over the start line because of a bad final corner on the previous lap. But we still keep it going. Make sure to keep it to the right and close to the wall, and once again I'm aiming for the high line, get the car rotated, and braking just after the 100 board, between the 100 board and the board with the arrows, and getting around the final corner. And this is a small improvement. It's a 32.305, and I just have to leave this one for now. I've learned my lesson. I really have to learn how to deal with banked corners, so I will never go and say in advance that a time trial is an easy one. So I hope you found this video entertaining, maybe even somewhat useful. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you next time. Bye bye.